though unsure of its origin. Seeing the little lion's pitiful look, Emma couldn't bear to leave it alone in the dangerous forest. She took the cub home first, but just as Emma was about to close the door, a white wolf with a child suddenly barged in. It cozied up in the corner of the room. Emma felt confused, so she steeled herself to check. She realized she knew the wolf. She had encountered it while walking in the forest not long ago. At that time, she was startled by this unexpected situation, but the white wolf seemed harmless. It just looked at her with pleading eyes. Emma then realized its body was trapped in a net, preventing it from moving. It seemed to have sensed a familiar smell. Facing unfamiliar Emma, the wolf felt warm, not scared. Emma recalled the video her grandfather had left her. The animal friend recorded in it was the white wolf before her. It was likely the coat still had her grandfather's scent, so Emma took off the jacket, trying to calm the wolf. Then Emma seized the chance to cut the net with a small knife. Despite that, Emma was very happy. Seeing the white wolf regain its freedom made her feel good. To her surprise, the wolf brought the child in and stayed. Emma felt quite down. Her once happy home has turned into a zoo. She intended to quietly practice piano for her exam, but the suddenly appearing animals confused Emma. She tried to call the cops, but her phone had no signal. Then, an animal patrolman asked about the cub. The lioness had been ruthlessly shot by hunters recently. Its cub was also sold at a high price to a circus, but during transport, the plane unfortunately crashed by chance. The little lion fell into a tree. After a struggle, it fell into a nest, but soon, an eagle swooped in and chased it away. Finally, by a twist of fate, it landed in Emma's arms. Emma planned to return the cub honestly. But when she learned it was a circus lion, she dropped that idea and chose to hide it, because Emma lost her parents at a young age. No one knows the pain of loss better than she does. I love you, my little blue sprite. I'll be with you in spirit. I love you too. When Emma returned home, she found the white wolf nursing her cub. At that moment, the cub walked over like nothing happened. Emma felt a bit scared, worried the wolf might shun it. The cub unexpectedly went right past it, started sharing milk with the wolf cub. The wolf did not stop it. Perhaps in its eyes, the little lion is just a baby. Watching this beautiful scene, Emma felt warm inside, so she chose to adopt them. After a few days together, the two little ones gradually became the best of brothers. Every day they carefully played and frolicked at home. Shadow came back every day to feed them. Seeing such a wonderful sight, Emma took out her phone to capture these moments. As time passed, the two little ones became even clingier. They would bug Emma every day. When Emma practiced the piano, they would run outside to play. But if Emma stops playing, they'd turn into loyal pests, following her everywhere. Sometimes they would sleep together in a cabin deep in the woods, splashing around in the creek, sitting by the shore to watch the sunset. As night fell, they snuggled up to Emma and fell into a deep sleep. A few days later, Emma finally faced the piano exam. She told the little ones to guard well and not to mess up, and told them that she would return in 2 days. She opened a window for the wolf to come and go. As expected, Emma's exam went very smoothly. She stood out among the many contestants and successfully joined the Los Angeles Symphony. Her dream has finally come true, but Emma can't find joy in it because it meant she couldn't care for the two little ones anymore. The pup has its mom, so no worries. So Emma started looking for a place for the little lion, but the surprise came too quickly. It was spotted by the White Wolf Center. And just like that, when Emma returned home, she was stunned by the sight before her. The two little ones had made a mess of the house. They were hungry, looking for food. Before Emma got mad, she realized the wolf was gone. Emma felt very anxious. She searched outside, but it was still missing. With no other choice, she returned home to feed the two little ones. The wolf's sudden absence left Emma lost. She knew she couldn't balance her work with the responsibility of caring for them, so Emma chose to send them to rescue. She believed they would be very happy there. Perhaps sensing they might soon be sent away. In the night, the little ones crept to her bed. They nestled up to Emma, unwilling to leave. Emma's heart melted. She vowed to herself never to abandon the two little ones. So Emma quit her orchestra job. She cared for them daily. After the wolf left, the two little ones took Emma as their mom. Emma also gave the new names. The little wolf's Mozart, the little lion's dreamer. Let them replace the musical dreams Emma couldn't fulfill. And indeed, Mozart had the talent of a musician. He played the piano like a master. Amidst Emma's melodious music, winter soon arrived. White snow covered the entire forest. The two little ones grew into massive beings. They chased and frolicked in the snow. Emma prepared delicious dinners for them each day. They had a big appetite. Emma and her grandpa had to bring in large amounts of meat to feed them. Though prepared mentally, Grandpa was still frightened by them. He asked Emma to check in with him by intercom daily. Because Mozart and Dreamer were slowly growing bigger, their range of activity started to increase. Emma didn't realize danger was coming with the change of seasons. When the night fades, the forest came back to life. A mom and daughter picked flowers on the aisle. Seeing this, Mozart and Dreamer approached them with agile steps. Emma panicked when she saw it. Concerned there might be trouble, she hurried to stop them, but she accidentally tripped over a stone. Her head hit the ground hard. She then lost consciousness. Mozart heard the noise and came back first. He saw Emma down and became very worried. Mozart looked like a guilty child. He desperately nudged Emma, trying to wake her up. At that moment, the dreamer arrived as well. They anxiously circled around Emma, shouting, hoping someone would come to help. But who would come? This is a deserted island. Where could there be anyone? Until night fell, they still refused to leave. The next morning, Grandpa's voice came through the intercom. They had agreed to check in every day. He suddenly sensed trouble. He hurriedly sailed to the island. But upon arrival, he couldn't see Emma, so he circled the island searching. Grandpa turned towards the sound. He indeed saw Emma lying on the ground. Helpless, Grandpa called for help. At last, Emma went to the hospital. The doctor told her the early spring nights were very cold. But since Grandpa called the cops, Mozart was taken away by the White Wolf Sanctuary staff. As a rare animal, Mozart was well cared for. There, it finally met its mother, but Dreamer was not so lucky. The police gave it back to the circus. Seeing the ringmaster, Dreamer instantly became agitated. But this didn't change its fate. The ringmaster told his son, to fully tame it, you must make it feel fear. After saying that, he brutally whipped Dreamer. Monster. Meanwhile, Emma couldn't stop worrying about them. She snuck out of the hospital to ask the police why Richardson, Emma's act of keeping two animals was against the law. With no way out, Emma had to search on her own. Soon, she contacted the head of the White Wolf Sanctuary. The head told Emma that Mozart was not only very happy but also had its true nature free.